The following Profiles in Caring is made possible through generous support from Equitable Life and Casualty, committed to caring.
Welcome to Profiles in Caring. I'm Kimberly Perkins. 3 years ago, we introduced you to the group Global Deaf Connection, or GDC. We were in Kenya with them at the time and thought that would be our last encounter with them. Oh, but we were wrong, and we are so glad. You see, the model laid down in Kenya caught the attention of other African nations, and now Global Deaf Connection has made its way to Uganda, all in the efforts of educating deaf people to become classroom teachers to the deaf. Doug Jardine has the story now from Iganga, Uganda.
May, one of the students that Global Deaf Connection is sponsoring, we're here to see where May stays and say hello to her. Yeah, I'm fine. Good. Hello. Morning, May.
Was May born deaf?
Yes, I was born deaf. Maybe I can show you. I've done some drawings.
Great, yes.
I like drawing faces of people.
Does she like just pencil drawings or oil? Does she do any paintings?
Colored pencils.
Does she understand that Uganda really is one of the leading nations when it comes of countries taking care of their deaf population?
I'm not aware of that. I'm not aware of that. I'm not aware. Some deaf people, we've had some deaf people who have been having challenges with education. Some have completed, they have not been able to go further for higher education because of lack of access to services of interpreters. So we have a challenge here in Uganda. Yeah.
Challenges for May and her family as she tries to live a life goal of becoming a teacher to the deaf. She lives here with her mother, sisters, and brother, working hard at home too. Her father has cancer, and everybody here must pitch in, making bricks to bring in tiny portions of income.
After the father got cancer, then one of the uncles was able to buy them a second-hand car so that they could use it as a taxi to raise money. But unfortunately, the taxi got a mechanical problem, so it no longer works. So they have just parked it in the garage. Now they have started making bricks to sell them in front of the, to get money to help the children. May's mother says that, you know, people who are deaf, always society has a negative attitude towards them. So both parents were worried of the future of May. But when this project came in, and they sponsored her to go for teacher training, they believe that is a very good opportunity for her, that after she graduates, she can get a job on her own, be able to earn a salary, and live on her life.
Life is rhythm here, rigid almost in what one person or a family does from sunup to sundown. The object simply is to survive. The beat is steady with chores and home obligations. Clean, cook, study, sell whatever your family sells to get by. A steady beat. Perhaps only interrupted when a stranger stops by and turns up the radio. What does she want to do with her career?
I would like to be a teacher after my studies.
Specializing in art, though?
I would like to teach mathematics.
Oh.
And maybe also art. I also enjoy drawing pictures. When I'm bored, I enjoy drawing. So probably I also teach them some art.
Welcome to Iganga, Uganda, and the Primary Teachers College, known for putting out teachers here in this country, and most recently for educating deaf people here to become teachers of their own. I hooked up with Global Deaf Connection in Kenya 3 years ago. It is an amazing organization spreading its wings to take care of deaf people now in all of Southeast Africa. May is here at the Primary Teachers College because of one reason: Global Deaf Connection. GDC sponsored her. Her chance to live her dream and carry out goals. It is Global Deaf's foray into Uganda after establishing a very successful model in Kenya. I was there as well to see Kenya's first deaf teacher work in his own classroom in his own elementary school.
Me, when I came to this school, and other students saw me as a teacher, as a deaf person who became a teacher. They were very surprised. I explained to them they also have to work hard, so in future they can become deaf teachers too.
Samuel was born with the ability to hear, but disease stole that ability at a very young age. He was placed in schools with hearing teachers who couldn't sign, so a positive learning environment was impossible. He felt left out and discriminated against. Now it is Samuel's goal to not only teach these deaf young students, but to convince them that with hard work they can be and achieve anything they want to, right in their home country of Kenya.
So can deaf people become whatever they want to be?
Can? Yes, 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 of course, yes.
And now GDC is in Uganda, and it was this country, Uganda, that went looking for what Global Deaf Connection has to offer.
It is very important because when we move as a world, we are emphasizing education for all. But if some groups of people are left out, such as the deaf, then universality will not be achieved. That's why it is very important that even the deaf, like other disabilities, and the ordinary get education. So as far as the deaf are concerned, I'm expected to be able to advise the department, which is the ministry itself, on what type of approaches best suit the deaf.
We started out this work in Kenya. It was really something like an experiment, this work of sponsoring deaf high school graduates to teacher training.
What does that word mean? It means everything easy.
And over the years, we've sponsored 43. After they've finished teacher training college, about 38 have been hired. Yes.
You're not only teaching your own kids how to become deaf teachers, you're teaching countries how to handle those with special needs. Is that not right?
Even these teacher colleges are seeing deaf students for the first time.
When Profiles in Caring returns, it's really amazing that Simon has such a smile on his face. His story is next. And what Global Deaf Connection does to better the learning atmosphere for prospective deaf teachers.